So the gaming community is migrating en masse away from Twitter into a new, like, a booming social media platform called Hive Social. Like, literally overnight, this wave took over and Hive Social went from down here to like boop, 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 up in the App Store. And it seems like the entire gaming community is making this mass exodus over there. You've got people who follow gaming news. You've got game developers, studios, gaming journalists, influencers, streamers, YouTubers, content creators of all kinds, artists even, making this transition over to Hive Social. And the question is, why? Is it just a woke mob trying to escape the supposed tyranny of Elon Musk? What is it? Is it that people are so displeased with the way that Twitter is going? What's the reasoning behind this migration? And I've seen tons of assumptions out there, broad sweeping generalizations about these people that make this switch and how it's dumb. I'm going to give you what I think are the reasons why people are making this transition. But if you haven't gone over to Hive Social yet and made an account, you may want to do that. You may want to secure a handle just in case if this wave turns into a trend, which it seems to be turning into a trend. Like, people are posting over there en masse right now, and there's tons of interaction, and the site is booming. So it might behoove you, if you've got a preferred name and you don't want the numbers and the underscores and stuff like that in your handle, maybe you want to go over there. It's free to make an account. Just get your handle secured just in case this turns into something. But why are people making the transition? I think there's a number of factors here, but one of the top factors for me is the fact that when Elon Musk came into Twitter, one of the first things that he did was clean house. And part of that, whether you believe that's a good thing or not, part of that process was firing the entire gaming team at Twitter, the whole Twitter gaming team. So that account basically was a wonderful account to help spread information about gaming, connecting people with different developers and gaming news all over the site. So without them there, that's a big hit to the gaming sphere over there on Twitter. So it limits the spread of information, helpful information about gaming. It also keeps influencers from having these Twitter events that the Twitter Gaming was hosting to blast out more information and featuring content creators. Recently, for example, like D-Flawless was featured on Twitter Gaming and did like a live stream for them, promoting some new stuff for Destiny. So wonderful opportunities like that, gone, dead. And beyond that, the teams that were keeping some main features of Twitter up and running are gone. They got canned, they got fired. You've got skeleton crews trying to juggle multiple hats over at Twitter right now, doing jobs they don't even know how to do. They weren't hired on to do, like, managing the copyright issues that are happening right now. There's no team there for that. So you've got people running from one part of the office to the other, trying to figure out, how do I get this thing up and running? I don't even know. And that's not conjecture, by the way. That's firsthand reports from employees in the office and employees who were up until recently working there and sharing their experiences as well. So we know all of that stuff is verifiably true. So is this the death of Twitter? I mean, I don't want to be so dramatic to say it's the death of Twitter. I think Twitter is so ingrained in so many different subparts of our culture right now. But I think that this is a step into having a different space where gaming information can be shared. So whether you have qualms with Musk's leadership at Twitter, or maybe you don't care about that at all, that's fine too. Maybe you just want to go to a space where gaming information is easily shared. You can curate your experience, have a fresh start, follow the people that you want to follow, and get gaming information quickly and have a place specifically for that. I do see that in the gaming sphere, this mass exodus is happening in a way that it's not happening in other different sort of subcultures of Twitter right now. It's really the gaming community sort of leading this charge. So because of that, your Hive Social experience might be more gaming related. So if that's what you're after, it's as simple as that. So for a lot of people, it's not about politics. It's not about Elon Musk's direction. It's not about Twitter at all. It's simply about having a new space, being a part of an exciting new wave to get a new app up and running where we can share gaming information. So if you want to go over there, feel free to check out my socials there. I'm not quitting Twitter, by the way. I literally spent like almost a decade curating my Twitter experience and getting my Twitter account up to where it is. So I'm not just going to be like, well, time to throw that in the trash. I'm definitely going to be still posting on Twitter, but I'll also post alongside my Twitter account. I'll post on Hive Social as well for the time being. As long as it's a place where people are going for gaming info, I'm going to put my gaming info there. So feel free to check that out. It's just True Vanguard over there. On Twitter, I was too late when I joined. I had to be the True Vanguard. So over on Hive Social, I'm just True Vanguard. Feel free to check me out there. Say hello when you join. Be like, just dropped a follow. Hey, TV, how you doing? and I'll try to get around to saying hello to you in between streams and content and all that stuff. But thank you so much for watching the video. What do you guys think of this? Are you like, yeah, I'm all in on this wave. This would be exciting, you know, to have a new space for the gaming community to really share their information. Or are you like, nah, this is dumb. This is stupid. I'm staying on Twitter. This thing's going to die and burn out fast. What are your predictions? I really want to know. Let me know what you think is going to become of this whole Hive Social push. But as always, thanks so much for watching the video. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed it or the conversation. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to read all the comments and see, just sort of gauge what the gaming community is feeling about this. But as always, be respectful. I know it's really easy when you see people doing stuff like this to immediately make assumptions about their character, assumptions about their motives, and throwing around terms like woke and you know, radical left, all that stuff. Just check that stuff. Honestly, nobody cares about that stuff. And if you're insulting people in such a way on social media, why? It's not going to change their opinions. In fact, the more you do it, the more ingrained they're going to feel, and the more they're going to feel like they're right, because you're just going to look like the a-hole that's insulting them for the way that they believe. So it's just going to make them feel like they're right, because they're like, well, this guy's clearly a jerk, which makes me feel like I'm on the right side of things. Just don't do it. It's just, it never yields anything helpful anyways. So just keep that in check. Love you guys. Be warm and well fed, my friends, and I hope to catch you in the next video.